Hello?
Part 3. Part 3 of the making of 13 Cross, just after day 7 of filming. And we have with us Parker.
Hello!
And the wonderful Paige.
Yes, hello.
Our little flower.
Oh, gross.
And our cat.
And we have this sweet...
How is that gross?
We have the sweet Skittis.
It's just going to sound like...
Oh, I know.
There's a mic there. You got to keep like 6 inches away from it.
All right.
And try not to bump it too much when you're handing it back and forth. Oh, Paige, you weren't able to join us for the last one. In brief, in summary, or if there's any little things you want to point out, besides the drama with your own director, you want to tell us about week 1?
Well, it was a sausage fest.
That's not enough. Heyo.
I'm really looking forward to more women being on set. That would be nice. Just gonna throw that out there.
Was today nice with Melanie?
Yes, I loved it.
She's cool.
She's really cool.
She's freaking awesome.
If Parker's talking, you got to kind of like lean. There you go.
I freaking liked Melanie. That's what I just said.
Yeah, she's great. I liked her a lot. First week was pretty, it was rough. I think, we're not that experienced.
Lies.
And when just starting a project, you're trying to warm up. What are you trying to do?
Just kind of
right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're probably popping that thing a lot.
La 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 la. Sorry. You're trying to, get a system down and get into a good habit. But now I feel like we're kind of figuring out what our rhythm is, so that's pretty good. I like that. The rhythm of love.
That's it? That's all you have to say about week 1?
No,
if someone asked you...
I have so much more to say about week 1, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Until after the movie's finished.
Now I'm scared. I had a lot to say about week 1, and I was able to talk about it. Right, Parker?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I actually said good things.
What happened during week 1 to you?
I got a massive migraine.
Is that day 1?
Day 1.
Day 1 you didn't sleep.
Oh, it was the worst. So I work on a trauma ICU floor in my civilian life, and
It's your only life you have now. Okay?
Yeah, and it's kinda, and I'll always call it civilian life.
Okay.
Like, that's just how it is. So I worked a grave the night before, and then, solid plan on my part, let's go to set and work another 12 hours.
24-hour shift.
24-hour shift. And I brought my sweet Moses dog. Sweet Mo. He was my emotional support dog on set. I needed him. He just needed cuddles. That was fun. Enjoyed that.
Can you remember any of the positives from week 1?
Positives. Ooh, my friend Megan came to set. That was super fun. Yeah. Loved it. We chit-chat. That's great. I liked the scene we did where we killed the character Thomas. Am I allowed to say characters?
No one's going to know until we actually watch the movie anyways.
Yeah. That was cool. I thought it looked really nice, and it was just beautiful light that morning. And
the blood looked beautiful.
The blood looked cool. It did. Felt bad.
You want to tell us about your opinion about the blood? Because me and Parker were like, it was all great. It was all wonderful. Everybody was having a great time. And then I have to hear, not everybody's having a great time.
Okay, well, I felt like it was getting a little out of hand. I felt like there was some shark frenzying going on, and you guys were all like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, look at all this shit. And you're spraying each other in the face with, sticky corn syrup. And, it's was the funniest thing in the world, and it did not look like he was having any fun with that. And yeah, sure, some of it was him acting, and then I'm like, I don't think that's acting.
You know what? Okay, so I'm going to say this now. Paige told me I had to go apologize to Eric for laughing at him during the take. And I go to Eric, and I go, dude, listen, I wasn't trying to humiliate you or anything. I just thought the situation was funny. So, and he's like, cut me off. He goes, dude, I would have been laughing my ass off too if I was in your situation. And in fact, I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't. And I went, I was right. And then I told Paige, then I gloated to Paige, and I go, I didn't even need to apologize to that guy. I believed him. I believed him right then. Okay. It's not like it was some false apology.
No, that's fine. Okay, here's my reasoning on this. Team. Here's the thing. When you're in a leadership position, even if no one's feelings were hurt, you don't know that. You don't know that, so you need to make sure everything is clear and up front, and you go and apologize or touch base, whatever word you want to use, and make sure that people are okay with what's going on so that you don't get a lawsuit later. Like, am I the only one thinking about these things? Yes.
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 The answer is yes.
And fine, that's my job. Great.
Okay, you love talking to that microphone, don't
I
you?
do.
Someone's listening to me.
It's her microphone.
People who love Joe are listening to me, by the way.
Well,
just remember that.
I'm sure that they like my voice a little bit more.
Fuck you. Do they now?
I don't know. But that's my main reason, is it's like we're young in this industry, and I want to make sure that we present our best professional selves.
Well, I did. And I thought it was the right decision to try to apologize.
Yes, and I appreciate that you listened to me and you did that. Okay. So rather than just be like, fuck you, and like did whatever you wanted, you did what I'd asked. So that's cool.
Do I do that very often?
No.
Okay.
So there's that.
Parker, how are you feeling?
Welcome to the Joe and Paige Counseling Show, Episode 3, Season 1. We'll be back right after these commercial breaks.
Well, yeah, I honestly could probably use one. Want to go to a counselor?
No!
No? It's just for, whatever, communication or whatever.
I don't need to learn to communicate with you.
Okay. Right now, I'm terrified.
You should be.
Okay.
There's a gun right over there.
There is a gun right over there. Whoa. That's all you did the first week. The blood. There's driving, lots of driving.
A lot of driving.
I already told them about the disagreement about whether or not you could be in that car.
Yeah, and I was fucking right, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were right. I said that on the podcast. You may not have heard me.
Good.
But I said that. I said Paige was right.
I was right.
Paige was right.
I know, I'm right a lot, you guys.
True.
I love it. I'm gloating, team.
Okay.
And then we went out to Little Moab and
We did half a fight scene.
Which
we're going to have to match later, which will be a blast.
Yeah,
and we still need to schedule that.
Here's the thing, like after, alright. I'm just having some anxiety.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, who isn't these days?
Parker's not. Parker literally told me last night.
Parker's chill. Parker's cool.
All right, so I had a panic attack last night. And I do what I normally do, which is text Paige. She was not having it with me.
No.
And then I texted, and then I was like, okay, Paige won't talk to me. Will Parker talk to me? Parker talked to me, because he's a good friend.
What is that supposed to even mean?
Make it funny. It's all right. It's fine. Everything's fine, Paige. Everything's fine. So I talked to Parker. He he's all right. You know, it helps me a little bit. Mm-hmm. But he says he's fine. He's like, I go, dude, are you okay? Or something like that. I can't remember what I was asking.
Yeah.
You just asked that.
I was basically asking if I was being an asshole to you two.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, I'm fine. I'm cool, bro. Have you had no anxiety this whole time?
No.
Why are you?
No, I really have.
Why are you so calm?
Well, one.
We literally have no movie without Parker.
But like all he has to do is show up, turn his camera on, and get the shot. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but then he has to dump footage, make sure everything's charged, have all the equipment.
Yeah, that's kind of basic stuff. Like, it's not like he's got to manage people. He just has to manage himself in the footage. Like, if you had
Parker,
to,
your job's easy.
if you had to manage
Easy,
an
Joe.
entire like camera crew, like you were in charge of like I don't know 5 or 6 other dudes,
If I was in charge of like personalities,
Yeah.
which is what you're doing, I
That's-
would
different situation.
I would have more anxiety than I do now.
Yeah, because you got to make sure that people show up and get along and stay,
Yeah.
and then if they don't show up or have to leave, you have to reschedule them and hope that it works out.
And if something goes bad, it's like all on you. It's not that person.
Yeah, because it's your fault.
Responsibility. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that it didn't work out.
you,
Even if
Paige.
it really technically isn't your fault, it's your fault. That's like what's that professor at UVU? She like has the short hair and she likes to wear turtlenecks.
Tracy,
Yes,
Oh.
she was
Angor?
like in Hollywood for like a hot second, like 20 years or something, and like it's not really a hot second. 20
She
years
worked at
is-
Miramax.
Yeah, and
complained loudly about Harvey Weinstein to our class.
wonderful.
She was the
and
first whistleblower.
No, well, she wasn't
Hashtag me
talking
too.
about any of that stuff. She
just-
just that he was an asshole.
asshole. Yeah, well, I think that's pretty obvious. But basically, she says that like when things don't go your way or whatever mistakes happen, even if it isn't your fault as that production manager or individual, it is your fault, and you have to claim the duty of that responsibility. Yeah, and that's like the first thing she said in class, and I'm like, no,
No.
but she's kind of right. Like,
It's all Paige's fault.
it's all my fault, you guys. It's all my fucking fault.
You know, me and Parker.
Damn
You
it.
didn't hear the last podcast, apparently, but we gloated about how great Paige was.
Really?
Yeah.
This is true.
Oh,
We said you were doing a fantastic
I
job,
think I'm a failure.
that you were a superwoman.
No, stop saying it. I'm feeling gross.
We both said that. Well, none of us are supermen, so it's not like you're the only superhero here.
It's true, Paige. We'd be screwed without you.
Paige, what compliment can I give you that you'll take?
Just good job.
Good
Paige,
job.
you're doing a great job.
Okay, thanks.
Not just a good job, a
I
great
just,
job.
I don't like compliments.
That's too bad, because we're going to give them.
Ugh,
Because you
gross.
deserve them.
Gross.
Paige, you're killing me.
I know.
I can't do anything.
Nope.
All right. What did we do today?
Buy her some flowers.
We did. Ew.
She would not be appreciative of that.
No, I would not.
Ew. Buy her a cat.
No.
She's got
I've
plenty.
got too many cats. There's like 8 cats at this house.
Buy her a dog.
Parker. She's
Shut
kicking
your
you.
fucking mouth.
I'm going to give that one away. I was asking her what a good gift would be to give someone, and I asked her what the best gifts she ever got were. Okay, and she said her horse. And I thought that was unfair. And then she said she might want a puppy or something. And then my text back. This was over text, by the way.
It was a
Parker,
mistake. Mistake. Do not
Parker,
text the shit.
I went. Look outside.
Oh shit.
As in,
didn't know this.
I'm outside carrying the puppy,
puppy.
that she just told me that she would want. She got fucking mad. Fucking mad. She's mad right now.
I'm so furious.
Can't tell through the sound. Audibly, she is unhappy.
So the idea of giving her a puppy, I think, might just bring back some PTSD.
Yeah. No puppy.
No puppy.
Super triggered right now.
Hashtag.
Yeah, but you're on the mic. The power is in the mic. You know, all these people, these 26 people that are listening to you right
26. That's
now. I
all.
don't know, hopefully more than that.
Maybe like 36.
It's an old unused feed. So there's people that have I got like a couple tweets going, "What's this?" And like a picture of saying like 2 new podcasts in this feed. I was like, "Oh, yeah, there you go. It's a little treat for you." Anyway, it'll also go to our Indiegogo
Okay.
people. Do you want to thank them?
If you guys didn't give us monies,
We'd be
we
screwed.
wouldn't even be doing this. Legit. Like, I don't have any money. Like,
I have some. It's all going into the movie.
I have some.
so your monies are appreciated.
They are very appreciated.
I'll try and do you proud.
Yes. Paige, what did we do today? Just take us through today.
Today we filmed the hilarious scenes between the actress Paige Gabanella and Antonio Lexerot.
God, he was so good.
So good. I was such a treat.
Oh, and you were good too, Paige.
Oh, thank you. I haven't. So I played the other. If you couldn't tell from that stupidness, I played the opposite of Antonio, his girlfriend.
Antonio
and,
played the lead in Emmanuel's song, and he's coming back as a supporting role in this movie.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And so that's
He's
probably
also the only comedic. Anything.
Yeah, our scenes are the only comedic relief in the entire film, so that was a lot of fun to shoot. I haven't been in front of camera acting in forever, so I was just ridiculous, just cracking up the entire time.
Yep. Couldn't keep a straight face.
It was pretty hard. I couldn't either. Luckily,
Oh, it was so funny, and it doesn't help that Antonio's funny.
Yeah.
So then to try and
Antonio
stay in
does,
character
improv and stuff, so I just let him go.
Yeah, but we did. I think we near the end though, when it was just the R2 scenes. I think we kind of got in a good flow. It was pretty funny.
I thought it was great from the beginning. I loved every take.
Are you going to be able to use any of the stuff of me screaming at him, like calling him a fucking idiot and stuff?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll play around with it in the edit.
I think that'd be pretty friggin' hilarious. Did I look mad?
I thought you did a great job.
you looked mad, but you looked like you still loved him, in a good way. You kind of just that girl. You're like, I'll give you a hard time, but I still love you, baby.
Hey, Paige,
What?
you did a great job.
Oh, don't whisper it.
No, it was good.
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to make this woman slightly happy. No. It's all mad
I am filled with rage and fury. Fury for the lives of those who have come and gone.
That's why she's our producer.
I don't know what I'm talking about now.
Stop making voices. Stop, please, God.
And then so after that, then our lead actor shows up and to help finish out the scenes with Antonio and
Eric Wood.
Eric.
His name. We already said his name.
Oh, okay. I don't know if keep
Eric Wood plays Moses.
Eric Wood plays Moses.
Yeah. Eric Wood plays Moses.
Eric Wood plays Moses.
Eric Wood.
You know what I want him to do is I want a shot where he's walking down the street, right? And then he looks over his shoulder. And then an explosion.
Oh my God, no.
And then freeze frame and it says Eric Wood is Moses.
Yes.
But aren't those are 70s movies tropes, right? So that would be something later on in the movie that does not happen.
Yeah.
There's no explosions in this movie.
Well,
there could be.
Except for blood.
We need more money from Indiegogo.
There could be blood explosions.
Yeah, which we have.
Yeah. And then we went up to the mountain.
Mm-hmm. No, not quite. We did Tamara.
Oh yeah,
scenes.
we did those scenes with Tamara, and we they looked cool. So I can't wait to see them.
We took an hour and a half to black out 2 windows completely, so that no light would come in.
And now I am too lazy to take them down myself. So we're going to leave Paige's room that we're
completely
using
dark,
completely black. She's a producer. She doesn't need sunlight. She's a vampire.
I hope I can wake up in the morning.
Set an alarm like a normal person.
Someday.
I do set an alarm. I set 5 alarms when I wake up.
Oh yes, the trips.
Because I sleep through my alarms, guarantee. So I turn off the first one. So it's, and then I have an alarm for when the last minute, when I have to leave my house or I'll be late. That's my last alarm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I understand. I've done the same thing. Not 5, 2.
No, I do 5. Minimum of 5.
Damn.
I do not wake up well.
Okay. So we did a dream sequence thing where it was really dark and just we put cell phone lights up. We We put all three of our cell phones here, mine, Parker's, and Paige's.
Ripped some of my ceiling off.
That's true. Out of revenge. We duct taped them to the ceiling with the light shining down.
I did not intend for that to happen.
With the room
to your
being dark.
Couch thing.
And then, I'll talk about that in a second. And then we have two of our characters kind of approach out of the darkness. And I thought, from the little monitor, it looked freaking awesome.
It looked good.
Looked good.
It looked real good.
Looked like death.
It was creepy. It was very creepy.
We are in the underworld, and your path is here.
We also did... a couple scenes with Tamara by herself that were very quick shoots. And,
Did they look good?
Yeah, they look good.
Okay.
And then we went to the mountain.
Yeah.
Tell us about the mountain.
It was really beautiful. Right now, and I don't know if any of you guys are listening out there are from Utah, but we got a lot of fires going on, so the entire valley is just like smoggy and smoky. But it creates a really cool effect with the sunset where everything's like really kind of red and that like blood red sun, and it was just beautiful light, beautiful, perfect timing. And we got all the shots we needed right before the sun went down.
3 quick scenes. It was like 5 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was awesome. And took us, I guess it was about a 9-hour day. Is that right, Paige? For us, it was a 9-hour day.
It was a 9-hour day for us.
Yeah.
And everyone, probably an 8-hour day for Eric.
No, less than that. He came in at 1:30.
Oh, that's true. So
left before 9.
7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little whiny.
Yeah, he did not have a bad day today.
No, he didn't. He did not have a bad day at all.
Yeah, today was a good day.
Yeah. Well, Paige, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward for this movie to be over.
In a good way.
In a good way. No, seriously, I don't like being on set.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's more of just because I have a lot of ADD and I have a hard time like hanging out there forever. I like to leave set and come back and like go do something and then come back, but I can't do that.
You would like to be a PA.
I would love to just be a PA. Or be an actual producer where I go and like do whatever they do when they disappear and then come back and be like, why is everyone not working?
Yeah, you're not just producer. Can you tell them all the jobs that you've had to do?
Oh, yes. Producer / AD / makeup / sound /
First AC
/
Animal
wrangler / something / crafty / transportation / fucking pretty much everything else. Because I apparently am a woman. And, like, no one else can do anything.
Hey, Paige, you know what you actually are? You're the producer. You know what happened? You know what happened, Parker? Actually, you do know this. We talked about this on the podcast before.
What?
There was, like, a couple weeks before the shoot, someone decided to leave, or take a leave of absence from nursing school.
Yeah, I did.
And then a very long phone call happened between me and her.
Oh.
And I asked if she wanted to full-blown produce the movie instead of just, doing, like, splitting the work between us three and then doing what she can while she's in nursing school. Mm-hmm. And what did you say, Paige?
Yeah, let's do it.
So guess who got the scheduling stuff, all the people management. People management.
It's fine. It really is fine.
I have to manage the movie.
No, I'm complaining, but I'm not really complaining. Like, if I didn't really want to do it, I wouldn't do it. Like, I'd literally stop doing it. I'd be like, fuck that shit, I'm not doing it. Like, but you complain because it's fun.
Because it's fun to complain.
Yeah.
I understand. I do 3 podcasts.
It'll be worth it in the end.
It'll be worth it in the end. And, we can't get anyone else to do it, so I'll do it. I really don't want to. I don't like doing sound. Like, it is not my thing. Like,
You're doing good at it, though.
Well, that's good, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
You are going ahead and rewriting my script without my permission. You want to explain that?
Yeah, so...
yeah.
Okay, here, the plan was to talk to you about, hey, what do you think if I, like, rewrote some of these scenes?
But?
Eric freaking ruined that plan. He just... It's like, oh, hey, Joe, Paige has something to tell you. And I'm like, shut up! And so ruined my entire plan.
You're not really giving the audience any context.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Okay, well,
It's longer than that.
I rewrote some of the scenes.
Yeah,
No, one of them. Okay,
she had an idea for a scene.
Yeah, and Joe was
She approached me.
He was on board with that.
I was tentatively on board with it. Yes,
I convinced him because my idea was great. And so I rewrote that scene, and that was known.
It was very much not my writing, not the dialogue so much, the prose though.
Yeah, but I have a different.
Parker, her writing style is so different than mine. It's
very
so
different.
obvious.
Of course it is. I'm a different person. Like, I wouldn't even be able to write the action the same way you do. I don't even...
You wouldn't?
No, because it's
I'm like
boring.
really sparse. That's it.
It's because it's boring.
Thank you for calling my writing boring. I really appreciate that, Paige.
The story is good. It's just I like this. I tend to write more like. Okay, here's the thing. Let me back up.
Oh my god! Be careful.
No, I'm just more of like a novel writer, so that's the problem with my scripts. They're very sometimes they can get too novelly, and that's my kind of problem that I have when I write scripts.
And the whistle wind blows upon the plains as they move upon like ocean waves.
Okay, so anyway,
wind.
I kept it to a minimum. Okay.
Somewhat. I wonder how long the actual shots last, though, in comparison to my own. I don't know.
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, because the way you broke it down, it makes it more.
It's supposed to, be in time. That's why scripts are written that way.
No, it's gonna
all right.
be fine.
It's all right. Yeah, so you gave me a 6-page scene.
I thought it was 3.
No, it was 6.
Parker, how about you join in on this?
Parker, do you have anything to say about any
Parker,
of this?
what do you think about the...
Don't drag me into this.
Parker.
Yes.
Parker. I'm holding the mic too close.
Sweet Parker.
Please do tell.
Lovely Parker.
What do you think about my writing and my version of that scene?
Which scene?
The scene. The scene I rewrote. Yes, he has. The scene I rewrote.
You rewrote a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
Renee.
No, do the one.
Whoa. How many? I haven't read them.
Breaking news here, listeners.
Let's talk about
Did you do this last night?
Yes.
So you told me to fuck off last night? And then you worked on the script?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what she did.
I was in a tender, awful moment. If you're going to be that loud, you got to have that mic away from you.
I'm sorry. No, the scene...
Wow, I feel awesome.
117.
Which one's...
So that's the one with Moses when he comes back after...
Oh, yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I feel like we need
cat
to...
hair everywhere.
Is that what's taking place of the gas station clerk?
Yeah. So it cuts the gas station one.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. Has Joe read it?
Oh.
I read the big one.
Ooh.
I read the 6...
Freaking cat hair in my mouth.
We got cat hair.
You don't
Emergency.
want it near me.
Okay, so...
Just put your spit all over that.
Ugh.
It's gross. It's gross cooties.
Anyway, so it cuts out a gas station scene that we had, and it changes the scene where before Moses was shot with the shotgun, and we changed it to a rifle. Should I say I changed it to a rifle? I changed it to a rifle.
Paige changed it to a rifle.
Because it's unrealistic. If you get shot with a shotgun, it blows your face up. Literally, I've seen it. I work at a hospital.
That's what you meant. I was like, oh shit, your army experience is way worse than I...
Well, no, I have seen that too, but only in video and like images from like medic school and stuff. So I haven't seen it like in real life.
In the flesh.
But it's more of in training, like what to do when that kind of stuff happens. Like, anyway, that's something else. But and so that's the scene I rewrote between Moses and Renee. Mm-hmm. And Eric said he liked it. Chelsea said she likes it.
I liked it.
Parker likes it.
Well, listen. Now my credit has to read Joseph DeGollier with Paige Cabanella. And people are going to be wondering, what did Paige do? There you go. There's the answer.
And
possibly other things that I haven't approved yet.
yeah.
You know, it's mine, Paige. It's mine.
Yes, but you see, some of the scenes I feel like you need some help because I feel like you're too close to it. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about before Eric like jumped the gun and ruined that whole plan in my head. But it just seems like you need a little help with some of the things that you're just too close to. And not that your ideas aren't good or valid, just maybe the direction on how you go about that idea. Like the idea that you want for the scene that I did rewrite was how Moses goes against an innocent, right?
Yeah.
So rather than that be someone we don't know in the film, I thought it would be a better or more fulfilling as an audience member to see that innocent be Renee. And that's why I thought that it'd be better to change that a little bit.
Okay.
The idea is still there. It's still your idea. I've got mosquito bites on my legs.
About the other scenes. Oh, thanks for sharing that. That was an aside to me. You said it to the mic.
Well,
I have mosquito bites on my leg.
Well,
Let's continue.
I have mosquitoes.
okay, do you really want me to tell you the other scenes right now, or are you gonna get mad?
Paige, do I ever get mad?
Okay, I'll
Parker, have you ever seen me mad? Except at the fucking camera mount the other
I've seen
day.
you intense. I've seen you intense, but not mad.
I don't think anyone on this set has ever seen me mad.
No.
You've seen me frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay, besides the point, anyway.
Paige, I'm not gonna get mad.
Okay,
She'll tell you them later.
do you want me to tell you now, or do you want me to tell you later?
You know, just for the sake of spoilers, we can save them. How many scenes are there?
27.
No, there's not 27. Most of the stuff with Adam and Renee.
Because you wanted to show the abusive relationship better. Okay.
Yes. Because it doesn't feel abusive. It just feels like he's just being a little shit. And that I don't
Well,
really
it's little
see-
shits that become abusive, I think.
But he's kind of a man at this point. Just because he's a teenager.
You know what it is, Paige?
What?
I had a serious argument with a girl once about whether or not she should wear makeup. I mean, bad. And I feel awful for
What are
it.
you talking about?
Up till today. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but I felt like really shitty. And like, so a lot of the character comes out of that.
Are you talking like a
stupidity.
teenager?
As a teenager, yeah.
Oh. I guess, I
As a
mean, I'm
teenager, I had,
coming
like,
from a woman's
shouting-
perspective.
Well, I'm trying to think of like an 18-year-old boy. That's all I'm thinking about, right?
Oh,
This is secretly a biopic about Joe.
I'm also like thinking from a teenage girl's perspective and being scared. So,
Okay.
and if that was the guy that was scaring me, I'd be like, I'd laugh in his fucking face and leave.
Okay. Yeah, you would.
But
You know what Caleb Schweiss told me the other day?
what?
He goes,
shit.
yeah, I did talk to Paige. I can't remember what it was about.
Yeah.
He goes, man, she could be intimidating.
What?
Caleb Schweiss, who a lot of the audience knows,
What are you talking about?
is scared shitless of you.
Really?
That was
No!
a banshee in the background.
That was me. I'm sorry. It was just a raw emotion laugh. No. When was this?
I am only this was 3 days ago.
Oh, in the text message?
He was like scared of you.
What are you talking about?
He's just called you intimidating. I don't know.
I
I didn't
The
go
message
further.
was like, "Hey, I can't work this day or whatever." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay."
Maybe it's just the fear of he's seen you like 3 times, so maybe just the fear.
I didn't think that
Okay,
my
yeah,
message
no.
was aggressive in any way. Like
Oh, I'm not saying it was. I'm saying that's what he told me. That's the only thing he told me. I didn't
that.
ask him what the
that
situation was.
he said that I'm intimidating.
I didn't ask him anything.
Is this why men don't like me?
Paige,
I'm not.
we're all fine with you.
I'm not intimidated by you, Paige.
I'm not intimidated by you.
I know I'm really not that intimidating, but apparently just twice I am. That's
I
interesting.
think off the bat, yeah, and I can imagine you laughing at a guy for being like a little dipshit.
Being a little fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine it. Something It's something that's within the realm of realism in my own mind.
You know what? I've told a guy to leave my house before. So.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a ball buster.
Don't you tell me and Parker to like fuck off every time? We don't. You don't even
yeah,
like say
but,
goodbye.
You guys are
You're not
people,
even nice. You just go get out of here.
Yeah, but you're not
Get
people
out.
that I'm like making out with either. Yeah, I told him to leave.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. This has nothing to do with me, Paige.
I know.
Okay. We're all looking at her cat as she's playing right now, Miss Pickle.
She's a silly kitty.
She's silly.
She's sniffing the wall.
She likes to brush my hair in the morning with her claws. So I'll just be like laying there and I'm just like, oh, I'm so comfy in this early morning. And then she comes up and just starts clawing at my hair and I'm like, ah.
Can I ask you something, Paige?
Yeah.
So I only ever got your real notes for this script like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're finding new stuff now that you just
No,
wanna,
it's
like,
the same
rewrite?
stuff I told you about that you never changed.
I don't know if that's true.
It is true.
Okay.
I've told you about
Can you explain why you didn't give me notes before?
yeah, cuz I was going through a divorce.
Oh, sorry. Not that. Okay. You told me a different reason.
No, couple of reasons. One, divorce, crazy. Two, last time we were on a project together, Joe did not seem interested in any of my script notes. It was pretty evident because the first day we met, he's like, and I had like gotten the script out and I'd made all these notes and I was so excited and pumped to work on this and like be a team. And then he was like, we're not doing any changes to the script. Fuck all y'all.
Parker, do you remember this at all?
I'm just the cinematographer, man. I don't remember anything.
Shut up, man. Do you remember this?
He's not going to remember any of this. I don't even think he was there that day.
I don't think I was ever there, so I don't remember. I don't know.
And he's such a passive guy. He's Sweden, okay? Like, he doesn't know what's happening.
He's Sweden?
Yes.
I do hail from Sweden. I'm like 60% Swedish.
I can tell because you're tall and you got a bridge on your nose. That's
I got it for
And he's like full of the pace of the universe.
yeah, because they didn't kill each other up there all the time beforehand.
Well, yeah, they killed all the violent ones off, and now it's just, you know.
That's just.
I don't know if that's correct.
I
I've
think,
seen a lot of Ingmar Bergman movies.
I think that's science,
all
though. I think that's history, and I think that's
you're getting into.
I think that's
you're getting
real.
Into that weird area.
Ancient aliens.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Parker,
Jesus.
Parker, we said we're not going to say
Careful
it.
here, careful. All right,
Bravo.
next topic.
Bravo.
Okay. But yeah, so that initially was my hesitation.
I don't remember ever like yelling like you're making it seem like I did.
You never yelled, but your intensity of your like energy and your voice was like, oh, that's not happening.
But I'm an intense dude, so sometimes things are more
yeah, but like
intense than
here's
normal.
I didn't really know you super great at that point. Like we'd worked briefly together in directing class, and then you just come in with that, and I'm like, well, this is gonna fucking suck. Like,
Did it suck though?
no, because I never was contentious with you. Ever. In Emmanuel's song. Like, I don't think ever. I never fought you on anything. And now I'm fighting you on things.
Because we want to make.
Is this what the problem is?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, because you're probably not used to that. Because I didn't do any of that before. And then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? How? Because I'm like, no, I don't like that.
That was verbatim. That was an actual conversation.
An actual conversation.
Yeah, that's how we both sound in real life. I don't know, man.
Hey, don't you have anything nice to say about me?
Yeah, you've got a cool idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's
That's
not
why we're all-
about me, it's about the movie.
That's why we're all
It
part.
hurts. Okay.
What do you want me to say, man?
Your idea is a part of you.
Yeah.
Comes from you.
My idea is a part of me.
I mean, it's your idea.
An idea is
So,
bigger than a
if
man.
you hadn't come up with it, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be filming anything.
Okay.
Come on, like, give yourself some credit.
I want you to give me credit.
I did. Just now.
Okay.
Literally just now.
I'm feeling real insecure right now.
Can't solve your problems.
Maybe Joe needs
But
a
it
dog.
is fun to shove a
Take Joe
microphone in your face and make you answer questions Comfortably. Like, it's really...
No comment.
Giving me
what is this? Yeah,
it's such a good time for me.
I played the fifth.
Yes, well, if you're going to keep doing that, son, then I'm just going to have to keep speaking in an accent.
Oh, God, stop. Make it stop. Everybody needs to stop their fucking accent.
You know that I'm actually quite good at it, and you're just jealous.
Oh, God. Oh.
Now do your New Zealand one.
Okay, ready?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was wondering if you had... It's hard for me to do the New Zealand accent every now and then because I tend to get it mixed up with South Africa. See, right there, that happened. But it's all right because it's like, you know, our favorite show that we actually quote a lot is Flight of the Conchords, which makes sense because it is a New Zealand film show with those characters like Murray and Brett and Jermaine. And like right now, Jerry's having a hard time dealing with the fact that I'm speaking with an accent, and I'm slipping back into it a little bit better now.
It honestly, it hurts.
I don't understand how it hurts you.
It hurts me.
Why?
I don't know.
So is it? You could probably equate it to the fact that if I hear someone singing a love song to me, I want to die.
It might be similar.
I literally want to die. Like, kill me now. This is torture.
Like, I'll be your crying shoulder if someone, like, took out a guitar and, like, looked you in the eyes.
Ugh.
And said, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide.
Why can't I, what about, can I do a Minnesota accent?
What if they're really good, Paige?
Can I do a Minnesota accent?
What if they're really good?
There's the cat.
Cat.
That's my cat. She's geriatric and confused.
Okay.
She thinks she's lost in here. We are all in this room. She doesn't know where she is.
That's your theory.
No, look, she's turned away. Meowing. Oh, hello. See, now she realizes we're here. She's 18. You know, it's amazing she's alive. No, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. Like, if they were a true musician.
Magician.
If they were a true magician and they did magic. If they did magic. Oh, how wonderful that would be. Then, you know, and they were on stage, and that probably wouldn't bother me. But if it's just like some dude and he's just singing.
So both you and I grew up Mormon. Parker kind of did not. There is something that happens. Occasionally there's a weird family in church that, like,
loves to sing.
Does the songs. And I kid you not, Paige, that feeling in the pit of my stomach whenever, like, some people just want to share their talents.
Yes.
Which usually they're really bad, right?
Okay, so are you saying that I'm bad at all of my accents?
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying I get the same feeling right as it's happening.
What if I was an actress and I had to do an accent for a role and you would still feel like you wanted to barf?
Honestly, Paige,
yes, honestly. Honest to
blog. If we had a British person in this movie, we are getting a British actor or we are not doing the movie.
Well, preferably yes. Like, they would do it better anyway. I think it'd take me years to figure out how to do it, like, for real.
I could do it.
I'm entirely self-taught.
I just sound like Michael Caine.
Oh, yeah. It's like, what?
I once was our child.
There are definitely going to be some British people
playing
listening
with a ruby the size of a tangerine.
The size of a tangerine. Ever since I heard your cries.
He's all... I can do Cockney only in reference to a line from Shaun of the Dead. Here we go. And it was all like, I still have the ring on my finger, Trisha. I still love him. Well, do you get all bad with it? That's about it. It's like the chalk show one.
You know what is really great about this conversation? The amount of things that have gone on your nose this entire time.
Oh, the freaking hairs?
Oh, yeah, there's hair. There's
everywhere.
Like lipstick booger.
Oh, shit. Where's the booger?
It's gone now.
Why didn't you tell me?
It was
why
like
didn't
a
you
lipstick.
tell me I had a booger?
See, I want to go and just like, no, you don't now. I don't think. Turn your head.
Do I have a booger?
No, you're fine.
You know what? I've been having a hard day.
Why you been having a hard day?
Because there's things all over my face, and I don't normally wear lipstick or makeup anymore. So
you want to talk about your character?
Oh yeah, she was great. So I wore.
I wrote her, right? You're welcome.
No, I loved that scene.
Only my ideas, Parker.
I loved that scene. It's my. Oh my god, you're being. I can't even handle you right now.
I'm messing with you.
So my character, I wore one of those shirts, with like an animal running free on it, except for it's a horse running free, and it's like that weird like truck stop shirt, and then a scrunchie in my hair with gigantic ass hoop earrings that like touch my shoulders.
Gigantic ass.
And they were very big, and they kept flipping around. So the girls that do that for real, I don't know how they manage that. And then
Long necks.
I guess got a short ass neck. So yeah, I played Steve's trashy girlfriend or girlfriend. I don't know what I was.
Lover/sister.
Wow. See, she doesn't know where she is. She's staring at the door.
How can you live with that thing?
It's awful. I have to kick her out at night because she does this at night because she's got sundowners. So sundowners is an old people thing. So at night they get more confused and tired and they're feeling unsafe and they don't sleep.
It's a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing. So some of the patients that we get on the floor when they're the elderly, they start getting really wild and combative at night because they're confused.
I want to hear the girl talk the whole time, but I gotta ask Parker a couple questions, or else it'll be just so one-sided, and we kept him in for no good reason.
Ask me everything.
Parker, what has been your approach, generally, camera-wise, creatively, with this movie?
My approach for this film has been to replicate the look of Werner Herzog.
No storyboards.
Storyboards are for cowards.
Does he actually say that?
Yeah,
he does. My approach
is it just look and see what looks cool?
Look and see what looks freaking good, man. Honestly, that's a big part of it. The cat's hissing at nothing now.
No, they're yelling at each other.
Oh, is the one over there? She's over here. Honestly, that's a big part of it. But a lot we talk. I think we should give ourselves more credit, though. I mean, like we think about when we want it to be like shaky cam.
Yeah.
If the character's in control.
Thinking about it?
Yeah. We think about things.
We do.
I don't think you guys are just going like willy-nilly.
We're not. I mean, there's a
You're
titch
gonna
of
have to
that.
talk way louder if you want to get picked up.
There's a titch of willy-nilly because we're
in
running
such a
down
hurry.
and
Yeah.
It's an independent film.
We're doing like a bajillion scenes tomorrow. I don't know if you noticed that.
Are we really?
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's going to be a 12-hour day tomorrow.
Should we start earlier?
Nah.
Yes. 12 to 12.
Dude, the first place we're going is Dylan's apartment. Yeah. Dylan works a night shift. He's going to be sleeping.
What about 11?
So, I got to tell him noon. And
then we're not doing a 12-hour day. I won't have it.
Then Paige says we're not doing a 12-hour day. She won't have it.
Yeah,
so Parker,
Paige.
Lots of oneers tomorrow. You want to explain to the audience what a oneer is?
A oneer is when you're first and not second.
You ain't first.
You mean a oneer? A oneer. I thought you said winner. Oneer. What's a good example from a film of a oneer? What's the best oneer? There's a lot of good PTA ones.
Atome has one where he's going through Dunkirk, and it's like 5 minutes long. It's great. It's really complex and beautiful and crazy. A oneer is covering an entire scene with one shot.
Without any edits.
So no cuts in between. Now, what I would like to do, my optimal situation for pretty much every scene
is a oneer.
It's not a oneer necessarily. It's a oneer with a cutaway. So like a tour. If you can cover a scene in 2 shots, then at least if the oneer doesn't work,
then you have something to cut.
You have something to cut to.
Yeah. I can dig it.
In general, we have been covering scenes in 2 shots.
Yeah,
almost entirely.
Yeah, we did that tonight.
Yeah. We did one oneer tonight, totally.
Yeah.
Or it's just one shot, and we're going to have some inserts, and hopefully it'll edit together.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
It was the one where they had the sun in front of them, and it was just too gorgeous of a shot to not just stay on it.
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful.
It's way beautiful.
I think that might be the best shot in the movie, Parker.
It's probably my favorite so far.
So you as the best,
take all the credit
the best
for that.
cinematographer in Utah last year.
That's true.
This is true, as voted upon by the 7th annual Utah Film Awards.
Utah Film Awards.
I think we might have to go back in there and get nominated again. I don't know.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it. We've kept Parker 10 minutes over what we told him we would.
Yeah, now I gotta go dump footage and sound.
And someday we should talk about what goes into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Parker Paige. Pager. I almost called Parker Paige. I was looking at him in the face and I almost said Paige.
Names start with P.
Parge.
Yeah, it is hard.
Paker.
When I was a kid, up until like just a couple years ago, getting all of the information as far as like what went into a movie was hard. It was like really complex, technical, hard stuff.
Yeah.
And you would kind of get all the theoretical stuff because directors at a certain point, when like on the director's commentaries or they're making special features, it's all about the fun adventure of making a movie. It's not about, well, we use this camera with this lens at this angle in order to emphasize this.
Yeah.
When I, as a person who wanted to be a filmmaker, that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like a huge journey of research to get here today.
Yeah.
And schooling on top of that.
Yeah. You learned all the essentials. You took a class from Laird.
Yeah, I did.
Who said you should be a cinematographer?
He did. He said I should be a cinematographer. And I had Ben, tell me I should be an actor, too. I had two people try to get me away from my directing track. And it was a weird thing. I was like, am I just super talented, or do they just do this? So I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to get, like, big-headed or not. But now I am big-headed, just based upon nothing.
Yeah, one day we can go over the tech stuff.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Might lose some viewers.
Listeners.
Viewers.
It might be.
Some viewers of my
on YouTube,
sound.
it might be right. Hey, Paige. Any last words for our wonderful audience? Really?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I gotta do the schedule. Like,
All right, I understand.
This is how hard she works. She's doing the schedule right now.
She is doing the schedule right now. I'm going to go home and try not to have a panic attack. That's what I'm going to do.
Drink water. Or don't drink water. That was making you
I
sick
drank a
earlier.
shitload of water today.
Okay.
I told
Take it
you
easy.
to go running
I went hiking.
Oh.
today.
We all went hiking.
Yeah, that
And
was
y'all were a bunch of slowpokes, too.
5 minutes.
I was the one ahead.
I'm not a fast
Am
hiker.
I really the fucking one in shape in
I had
this
a big
fucking
camera.
group?
I had a big camera. I don't count.
I've never said I was a fast hiker.
Do you see how fat I am, Paige? How can I be the one who's the most in shape out of all these people?
I like enjoying my time when I hike. I do not like to race to the top.
I'm also not even the tallest one. Like, Parker and Eric were both in the back.
They were in the back.
I have my big camera. Can't bring me into this.
All right.
Paige had sound gear.
Whatever.
Yeah, it sounds
Okay, guys, we're gonna head out here. Thank you for listening. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.